Welcome and thank you for joining me today. We are over here on the SMB3 server. Yes, that's right. We are on SMB3 and we and SMB is now playing 1.16.2, and I'm curious if there are any surviving villagers. Yes, there are. That was an easy kill. Okay, so we do have some villagers. Our iron golem has just recently despawned. It was actually killed last night. So yeah, that was some timing. Whoop, that's a creeper. Gotcha. And there's another creeper down there. I'm not surprised because I saw two creepers over this way when I initially stepped out, and I guess I mistakenly assumed that they despawned. At least we still have a lot of our villagers. I am, however, concerned about the lack of an iron golem now, but I'm sure that'll be fixed shortly. So we've got quite a bit going on. This is the town, the village that is basically right next to spawn. So we're kind of doing stuff to take care of it. I'm gonna go get that arrow because yeah. So one thing that definitely needs to happen is this place needs to get properly lit up because yeah, the hostile mob spawning everywhere is not really a safe thing, especially to avoid the sides of houses getting destroyed, which we'll get to that in a second. So we've got over here basically free food, which, I might have to go tactical fishing because I am running very, very, very low on food. I basically ate all of it in the course of the last episode. Let's see. So over this way, let's see, that is Dav's place. This is Aya's. Not sure whose this is, or this, or if they're just original buildings that no one's moved into. This, however, is our enchanting setup, as well as our skelly grinder. So we're in range of a spawner, which is kind of directly below. They're going to come up over and, oh, look at that. Boop and boop. And very nice. We're getting quite the collection of bones in here. Yeah, so I definitely need to get some levels and do some enchanting. I kind of want to get a single diamond so that I can try and get a fortune diamond pick, because that I think would be, or a fortune silk pick. You can't get fortune silk. A silk diamond or a fortune diamond, either or. I'm not sure who is occupying some of these buildings. Most of them I don't think are. Several people have already ventured off on their own. Let's see. Fallen Pumpkin is over here. This is, yep, this is a makeshift building for the mine shaft. The stairway leading down is over that way, but now that we have this, we don't really need the stairway. And it's a safe drop. You'll hit water. You do have to swim out, so it's not the best, and that is the stairway out. So Bat is down here. I dug a good ways back to give ourselves some additional branches to dig off of. Kind of, I guess, a quick tour at the start is what's going on for this one. Because, yeah, we just started. And I really do need to get some tactical fishing because food. Let's see. Oh, the very first thing I did once we struck out, and I'm going to have the VOD of the stream up on the channel unlisted, but it will be linked in the description and the end card. There's a lot of animals up here. I'm going to kill some of them. The first thing I did was come over to the ruined portal, which has now been fixed up, and grab everything in the chest. So I basically skipped ever having to craft any wood or stone tools. Get back here, kid. The pig. Okay, and I'm going to say this. It will be very nice when the, the combat update where you could swing through grass is implemented, or if they at least bring that into the current versions of the game, because some of that stuff that they're implementing is really, it would be very nice to have in the game already. Let's see. So I need to go cook some food. Gonna leave a couple of chickens, a couple of pigs, that cow, I guess. So we do need to get hold of a librarian, I think, because that would be a very good trade to get going. But for myself, I've taken residence in this house. It was the butcher's workstation. I have converted the butcher to a mason. And 10 for 1, 1 for 10, that is dead even. So I can just get the clay and not have to smelt any of it and then get that same quantity of brick. That is amazing. Basically, this has become my home, and I'm allowing him to have his bed to sleep in, so we have that, and of course there's a fire up there. I actually lowered the ceiling so that I could do the fire thing and not have any weirdness up there. Although this might be considered a bit of a weirdness, but I guess it's whatever. Oh, right, and I need... Alright, so got that in there. Need some coal. I have been quite busy, and of course, willing to share various things in here with others. But the yeah, everyone seems to be getting going pretty good. If anyone does need something, then yeah, I'm more than happy to share. I also trimmed the land around here because it was already kind of back, and this was floating basically. But I trimmed the land back so that, yeah, a creeper can walk up and he's not going to see it explode. And you can just kind of kill the creepers and the zombies. This place came with 2 cows. I'm half tempted to kill them, but first we do need to make sure that we have another proper source of beef. Let's see, put that in there. You know what? I've got so much coal that I don't think it'll matter too much if I just go ahead and smelt that up. Also, the mason here can come and go outside to the porch as he pleases, but he cannot come and go this way because I made it player only. Or, you know, baby zombie, but hopefully that's never going to be a case. Alright, so I'm definitely getting babbly. I need to go tactical fishing so I can, or I need to do something so I can get a decent food supply. And I need to figure out something to actually do because I've already done quite a bit. It's already turning night again. Wow, days go by pretty quickly. But yeah, I definitely have a lot that I need to get done, so I guess I'm going to get a few things done and we will be back and discuss some plans as well as maybe try and get some of those plans done or at least started. So a couple of things that I did not mention. I've updated my resource packs so that the trees are much bushier, but also with the iron golem killed, I am basically protecting the entire village by being a magnet to the zombies right now. Because we do not have one person to sleep on. So I'm just... Oh, you picked up an arrow. Also, if I end up killing these stupid cows because of this, well, I guess it's whatever, but whatever. Cool. So that's all of the zombies for right now. And yeah. Yeah, maybe I should make a way out of here back. Well, then there's a risk that someone lets the villager escape, and I don't want that. Creeper. So I decided to do some branch mining. Thought I'd bring you back when I found some more diamonds, which I have. And also, I'm very near what sounds like... Now, at first you would think, maybe a cave. But there's a lot of spiders that I was hearing at first. I'm more inclined to think it's a mine shaft. Also, let's see. I hear lava. Ooh, nice, nice. So far, so good. So I could definitely pick up that one. Yeah, there's a baby zombie out there too. Nice. So we've hit level 25, as well as mined up this vein of diamonds. And we got 4, so that gives us 6, which is a pickaxe, maybe 2, I'm not sure. But we're getting close to where we can actually go ahead and enchant. So before I do any more mining, I think that's what I want to do, especially in the event that there's something dangerous beyond that wall. Not sure if I'm going to go with a pickaxe, with 2 pickaxes, or a pickaxe, a sword, and a shovel. Either would be good. Ooh, 11 diamond ore. How many diamonds? Fortune 3. 25. We have the same thought. Oh, it's only 19. I was actually thinking I was guessing high with 25. But I was being optimistic. Alright, so let's head back to base and... Yeah. Well, I say base. Let's head back to the hut. Okay. There we go. I also say the hut. It's a full-fledged house. Now then, toss some things up. I should definitely organize all of this stuff. Yeah, definitely. I'll do that after I sleep, and I'll do that off camera. So, with that said, yeah, I'm gonna, if I can get words out. I'll come back after we get the diamond pick that I'm going to craft up. What you call it? Enchanted. Man, I am having trouble with words. Well, I've been at this for a little bit, and right now it's nighttime. I know there's a creeper over that way, and there's one out that way. But yeah, I've basically just been doing this to gather the XP, and combined a few of the bows together. Someone had already started doing that earlier as well. We're practically overflowing with bones and arrows. And yeah, I was kind of hoping to get a punch bow. But I guess this will be fine. Maybe I can combine it later with a punch bow. I don't know. So let me run through what I've done for the enchants then. first of all, we started off with seeing an enchant for Silk Touch. So it's like, okay, I definitely want that on a shovel. I would rather have Fortune on a pick. So I put it on the shovel. Got efficiency 4 with it. Silk Touch came up again. I was like, alright, I'm not going to waste a second Silk Touch coming up and miss putting it on the pick. So I did. And I got this. So I'm glad I did it in that order at least. Now, the third thing that came up, actually, this might not even be exactly the third thing, but we'll say it is, just for the sake of argument. The third thing that came up was looting 3. I was like, yep, that takes priority over anything else. Boom. Looting 3, Smite 4, Sweeping Edge 3, Unbreaking 3. Sharpness might have been better, but for fighting undead mobs, Smite is pretty good. Now, I'm not enchanting my Iron Axe, partly because it's damaged, partly because there's not a whole lot of use in enchanting it. Maybe make it a little bit faster, but I don't really see the point at this stage of the game. I did finally get a Fortune 3 and put it on an iron pickaxe, which is over in my house. And oh, I saw Depth Strider 3 pop up, so I was like, definitely got to get that. Even if it's on iron for now, that is needed. Feather Falling would also have been great, but I'll take it. Depth Strider 3 Fire Protection. And then we have Protection 3 on Breaking 3, Protection 4, and Protection 4 on Breaking 3. I am so glad Thorns didn't come up with that. So I am fairly well kitted out for survival, and this might be part of the reason why we're starting to overflow with things. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna run back to my house. By now, any creepers have probably despawned, hopefully. There's actually a little bit more that I've been doing between doing stuff also. Well, I rearranged in here for one thing. Added more of those because I smelted up a lot of the cobblestone because I wanted to do some trading. Yeah, I've done a lot of trading. Mr. Diamond Belt. 9. I got it down to 9 for an emerald. It occasionally spiked up, but by not trading, he reset it because he's like, oh, well, in that case, I'll just reset it. I'm glad they did that. That actually got to 2, so I didn't trade when it was at. It went back down to 1 for 10. Let's see, we've got stone, so I've only traded that at either 20 or 19. That was just a way to get XP and emeralds. I think it's better to actually do this yourself. This is an option. In a way, I think I wish it was diorite, but I don't know. But very ironically, granite for polished granite. And then we have white terracotta and gray terracotta. I am very pleased with these two. And then most importantly, quartz pillars and quartz. So we have all of that available. Now we just need to get a source of emeralds. Oh, and I've set up a bunk bed up here. I'm pretty sure I've shown that at the beginning of the episode. It's been a long night, and I'm going to lay down and get a little bit more sleep before the day starts. So I'll be back in the next clip after I am rested and have spent time with family and such. Basically, I'm going to do a little bit of research so I can figure out where a good spot for my project idea is, and I will share that project idea in the next clip. Not the next episode, the next clip. Okay, so I've sailed to the spot that I think is going to be open for me to claim, so I'm going to quickly check and make sure that it is open. And I'm going to leave the footage running, so I'm going to cut here to either claiming or discovering someone else has claimed it. I've got a little bit of an area to check out, so it's going to take a minute, and then once I confirm that I can claim this area, I will tell you what my plans are for the third server. Okay, so this indicates that this area has not yet been claimed, which is good because I need quite a large area for my plans. See, I'm going to build a city. It is going to be complete with skyscrapers, as well as some of the shorter, flatter buildings. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with the skyscrapers, but yeah, I definitely have ambitious plans, and I need pretty much the majority, if not the entirety, of this biome. So I need to strategically place campfires with signs to indicate basically where I'm looking at claiming. And part of that strategically is something close to the coast, but not too far. Okay, so this should be a decent spot for a campfire. Okay. There we go. Also, it's getting night, so I'll be needing to prepare to sleep. But I'm going to go around and mark campfires at various different points so that I can effectively claim the area and use the campfires to help mark the area that's claimed so people can see the smoke rise and be like, oh, someone's claimed this area. Also, need to go ahead and sleep the night away as soon as it's night. Okay, so I don't need the village, but I do need at least a few of the villagers. Right now, I'm thinking at the very least my city is going to come to this little tip. I might do like bridges to some of this just on the other side, but having the natural river border does seem like a logical thing. And I shouldn't be... Yeah, I really don't like you swing your sword, you break through grass like that. Anyway, I shouldn't be too close to what is over that way, because I can't even see the biome, I don't think. I'm not planning to go too much this way. It's going to be a much longer than round city, but it is going to basically stretch from there way up to the mountainside. And among other things I plan to do with this city, I am probably going to build another mall. I must really be insane for that. Although this one won't be made out of concrete. This one will be made out of other things that are much easier to get hold of. So quick post-recording cut into here. I don't think I've ever actually mentioned the mall on SMB2. It's a project I've been working on live streams and been planning, but I don't think I've ever actually mentioned it in an episode. So yeah, that is actually a thing I'm working on on SMB2. It is going to be in a future episode when I reveal the completed thing. But yeah, if I haven't mentioned it yet, this is me mentioning it. Okay. And I'm probably also going to do a totally different design. I'm not exactly sure everything I'm going to do, but yeah. So basically just running up and down this area. This is probably going to be the bulk of it, so I might not even have to go all the way that way, but I'm not 100% sure. And of course, Siri decides to listen in on where nothing I said is even remotely close to the phrase that starts both words start HS. So yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so I've marked the area out. Now, I just need to head back. I put campfires, and in a few places, most places, you might be coming from signs to kind of mark it out. Because I'm not 100% sure the exacts, but I do know I need area up here that is like I need a large, as flat as possible area so plains biome tends to work. And yeah, I'm going to do a lot of rows, a lot of buildings, because the buildings are going to be massive. So I need room for many massive buildings. Also, I can easily get eggs, make chickens that way, but I've got plenty of pigs and cows and sheep out this way to utilize as well. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Anyway, like I said, I'm heading back, and on the way back, yeah, I'm really low on food. There wasn't a way to cook this in that village, unfortunately. And so as my food is cooking, and I'm getting pushed around by these very pushy villagers, I just want to say thank you for joining me for the first episode on SMB3, and for future episodes, there's going to be kind of a switching back and forth between SMB3 and SMB2, because I still have work to do to finish up on SMB2, and I am glad that I have the ability to do that. So thank y'all for watching, and until next time, God bless.